Happy Monday morning. It is, what time is it? 7:30 Monday morning. I just wanted to start a new series called Monday Motivation. Lots of people don't like Mondays. I don't mind Mondays because I get to stay home. It's like a fresh start to the week. I like it. So I just thought I would share with you every Monday what I do to have a good start to the week. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. So it is 7:30. I've been up since 5:15. It's just when my body wakes me up. I come out, I have my coffee alone. I watch a little YouTube, I scroll through Facebook, I watch a little news. It's just like I have to ease my way into the morning. So now I have helped get Journey off to school. She's already off to school. And I had an Etsy order that I just print and cut and packaged up. And I like to do that early in the morning because then I can run it to the post office after I drop the other two off at 8:10. So that's what I did. It's all ready to go. I'm dressed in workout clothes because I like to go, it's getting cold in the mornings, but I like to go walk around town, like do a power walk after I drop the kids off to school. And then the post office is open and I drop my Etsy order off, and then I come home and start the morning off, like with my morning routine and all that. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. We have about half an hour before we have to leave for school. And so I try to get some stuff done, whatever I can before we leave. So let me show you what that is. This is what it looks like in the aftermath of packing lunches, and it's kind of bad. Like that is the floor. So I'm going to help Julia finish packing her lunch. Then I am going to get all of these dishes in the dishwasher. And then I am going to, then I think that's all stuff that needs to go to Goodwill. Then I think I'm gonna start a load of laundry so that I'm just ahead of the game for laundry. And I have already made my bed, which I like to do pretty much first thing when I get up and get dressed and all that. So I'm gonna get going on that and get the kids off to school. So I don't know about you guys, but my dishes I feel like are never done. There's always dishes in the sink. And I do have the kids when they're home. I do have them unload the dishwasher and put all the clean dishes away. And then I typically do the hand washing and all that. But man, dishes are a lot. Then I'm just starting some laundry. And again, another chore that has never caught up. But I just try to do at least one load a day. And I use Shout color catchers and I mix everything together and use the quick wash on my washer, and it's fabulous. Then I am just cooking Julia some breakfast. I'm trying out those frozen sausage patties from Aldi, and they're pretty good. They're a little thin, but they taste good. So we like them so far. Here's what I made Julia for breakfast, a sausage patty, and we had some leftover potatoes. And then I'm packing her up some peppers and hummus, and I will probably add some lunch meat or salami to this one. And I love these little boxes I got. They're called Easy Lunch Boxes, and you can make up your homemade Lunchables in them. It is now 10:30. I think I last left you at like 7:30 or something when I was getting ready to go with the kids. So I dropped them off to school, got them all situated. I did my power walk around town, so I exercised. I went to the post office and dropped off that Etsy order. I came home, ate breakfast, had my pink drink, switched over the laundry, talked to my friend on the phone, sat down with my planner for a little bit to figure out what the heck I'm doing now, and got ready for the day. So dressed, makeup on. Here's a fun fact: I don't blow dry my hair unless I have to go out somewhere. I just let it air dry because I feel like it's healthier. So now I am going to go take out some pork, some meat for dinner so that can be all thawed out, and I'll just cook that up real quick. My oldest daughter, Journey, has a volleyball game today, and so I just planned something really quick. We're having pork tacos, which basically I just have to stir fry everything together when we get home from her game. And then it is Monday, so Monday is my day to vacuum and dust upstairs. But instead, I am going to tackle my pantry because I can't stand one more second of the pantry looking the way that it does. I will show you what it looks like, and then I'm gonna spend probably an hour here pulling everything out shelf by shelf, wiping it down, vacuuming, putting everything back, because I just can't take it any longer. So I will show you that. I don't know about you guys, but when I am doing stuff around the house, cleaning or whatever, I really like to either have a candle burning or some essential oils going. It just makes me feel happy. This is one of my favorites. It is apple cider and it smells delicious. Okay, so here is my pantry. It is somewhat organized into sections, but it needs some desperate help. Look at like all the crumbs from the toaster. Just like it needs a little reorganization, because when we moved in like a year and a half ago, I just shoved stuff in here and it is clearly needing some help. So that is going to be my project for today. I'm not gonna do my zone task. I'm not gonna do my regular like daily chore. I'm just gonna tackle this pantry. First thing I decided to do was to sort through all of my mason jars up there. Some of them were missing lids and stuff, and so I just tried to kind of organize those. And then I really found a bunch of towels and stuff, and now I have like a china cabinet out in my main area, so I moved all of that over there. And then again, I'm just getting rid of stuff and reorganizing. I love my pantry. I love how much room that I have, and I would still like to go through and get rid of some stuff that I don't use and that sort of thing. But this go around, I was just trying to make it look not so cluttered, not so messy, and really just wipe down the shelves and get all of the crumbs up and all that type of stuff. Throw out any old food and all of that. So that's what I'm doing, and now I'm just wiping off all of the counters because that's where all the crumbs are. And I really love keeping all of my appliances on this. It's like a melamine, I can't say that word, countertop, and so it wipes really, really nicely. And so I do love that aspect of it. And all of my appliances, because the shelf is a little bit higher, all of my appliances fit really nicely there. And I keep everything that we use a lot, I keep those right there, so there's not a lot of like bending and lifting and that sort of thing with the heavy stuff. I'm making good progress. I've wiped down the countertop, rearranged some stuff, put my onions and potatoes in bowls, wiped everything down, so I have all of that done. I'm not really rearranging, except I need to rearrange all of these. I have the kids putting the dishes away from the dishwasher most days, and so this is what it ends up like, just kind of thrown in there. Need to go through the bottles, make sure we're not keeping anything that we don't need to. If I rearrange that, I probably have some more room back behind there for other bottles that we don't use as often. I would like to rearrange my canned goods, and all the food shelves just have been rifled through, so that is the next goal, is to do all of the food shelves. Next up is the Tupperware stuff, and if you guys have any recommendations for good Tupperware, I've switched to a lot of glass, but then also I found, like, when I want to pack my lunch and take it somewhere, the glass is so heavy to carry around. So if you have any good plastic type storage containers, leave it in the comments and let me know, because I am looking for some new stuff. So right there is where I keep all of the lunch stuff. That's where the kids' empty lunch boxes go. And I did get rid of a couple of things in there that we just weren't using. And it does get filled up quite a bit when the kids' lunch boxes are right there. So now comes all of my canned goods. Those up at the top are everything that I have canned this season. So there's tomatoes and pears and green beans mostly, and some pickles. And then I'm also, that shelf's kind of where we keep breakfast stuff and our peanut butter and honey and syrup and all that sort of stuff. And so that shelf does get pretty dirty because the kids slop stuff on it. And then I do have a shelf of all of my Trim Healthy Mama, like specialty stuff that I don't want anybody getting into. So I keep that up high.
The pantry,
but the rest really wasn't that terrible.
As it's going to be today. And I am feeling a lot better. I just reorganized the shelves. I wiped down the counter. Reorganized some. I had like a bunch of extra bags and stuff back there, and I put them inside of that. Yeah, it just feels a lot more orderly. I rearranged that a little bit, and so I just have a lot of stuff in here, which is fine. I have a huge pantry. That's what it's for, is for all my kitchen stuff, so I don't have to have it out on my counters. But it can get very messy very quick. So yeah, I feel a lot better. That was my big task for the day and got it accomplished.
Part of what I am doing today is I'm just gonna get a little bit of meal prep done. And I failed to get some meal prep done yesterday, so I'm gonna do it today. And I have my pressure cooker out because I'm going to hard boil some eggs in it, and if you haven't tried it that way, it is the easiest way. The shells slide right off. So I will show you how I do that. And then I'm gonna get the sauce ready for the pork tacos tonight because I just really want to stir fry everything together, dump the sauce over it, and have dinner ready in like 5-10 minutes. For the eggs, I have a cup, at least a cup of water in the bottom. I have this little strainer thingy, steamer basket. I'm just gonna put 6 eggs in here, so that's all I want. Okay, so I have the eggs in there. Then I'm just gonna put the top on. Make sure it is sealed. And then I am going to pressure cook them on high for 8 minutes. And as soon as the timer goes off, I will put them in an ice bath to cool them off, and they are perfect. Here are the ingredients I need for the sauce. So I have my pork thawing. I need ginger, garlic, a small onion thinly sliced, which I could do that ahead of time too. The coleslaw mix is already in the fridge. Olive oil, soy sauce, lime juice, honey, and coriander. And then also some red pepper flakes. So I can mix the sauce ingredients all together and have that just covered and sitting out on the counter, and then it will be all ready to go for tonight. All right, I hope you enjoyed this Monday motivation. I hope it motivates you to do a task that you've just been putting off in your house, at work, whatever. I did want to mention that I did all my regular stuff. I made my bed, I did the dishes, the laundry is going, and so all that regular stuff is still going. And now it is, what time is it? 11:33. And I realized when I was doing the laundry that Journey's knee pads for volleyball were in the dirty clothes, and I was supposed to do those this weekend and just didn't get around to it, and I'm sure she doesn't realize that they aren't in her game bag. So I'm gonna run those to the school, and then I'm gonna eat lunch and take a little break before I have to get ready to go to the volleyball game this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.